Welcome to the Professor English podcast, where we don't just talk about English, we practice English. My name is Ryan, and I am your host. Today, we are going to practice using the phrasal verb come through, saving the day, saving someone from a bad situation, being the superhero of the situation. As usual, instead of giving long explanations, let's just jump right in and practice. If you're not sure how to use it now, don't worry. After we practice using it together, you will be much more comfortable with this phrase. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that if you prefer some visual help with this exercise, you can always see the video version on my YouTube channel, Professor English ESL class. Now, let's dive in and start practicing English. Here is a situation. The team had an issue. The team had a problem. No one could fix the problem, but John saved the team. He was their superhero. He came through. He came through. That means he saved. He was the superhero. He saved them. If we want to mention who he saved, we have to use for. He came through for the team. He was the team's superhero. He came through for the team. He was the team's superhero. He came through. He was a superhero. He came through for the team. He was the team's superhero. Let's make a how come through question. How? How did he come through? How did he come through for the team? How did he save the team? With come through, when you want to mention how, you normally use the preposition with. He came through for the team with a solution. He saved the team with a solution. He came through for the team with a solution. All right, fantastic job. Now, let's try another example. Mary didn't have a way to get to work because her car was not in operation. Mike rescued her from this situation. Mike was the answer to her problem. He was the superhero. He came through. Mike came through. He came through. He was a rescuer. He rescued her. If you want to mention who was saved, you have to use for. He came through for Mary. He came through for Mary. He rescued Mary. He saved Mary from a bad situation. He came through for Mary. He came through for her. He came through for her. Now, let's make a how come through question. How did he save her? How did he rescue her from this situation? How did he come through for her? How did he? How did he? How did he? How did he come through for her? Okay, now usually with come through, if you want to explain how, you can use with a ride. He drove her. He came through with a ride. He rescued her. He came through for her with a ride. He came through for her with a ride. All right, you're doing a super duper job. Let's try another example. But before we do, I just want to remind you that if you find these exercises helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so that you won't miss the next lesson. And if you are watching this video on YouTube, please take a moment to press the like button. It helps my channel so much and lets me know that you want to see more fluency and listening comprehension exercises just like this one. Now, Let's keep practicing English. Here is another situation. Eric's shop was in financial trouble. Lisa rescued him from this situation. Lisa came through. She was a superhero in this situation. Lisa came through. That means Lisa saved someone or something from a bad situation. Lisa came through. If you want to mention who was rescued, who was saved from the bad situation, you have to use the word for. She came through for him. She came through for him. She came through for him. She was his superhero. She rescued him from a bad situation. She came through for him. Now let's make a how question. How did she? How did she? How did she come through? How did she come through? How did she come through for him? With come through, if you want to talk about how he was rescued, you normally will use with. She came through for him with a large amount of money. All right, fantastic job. Let's try one more example. Mark was making a special dinner, but he forgot about it and left it in the oven to burn. Now the dinner is ruined. But Lucy rescued Mark's special dinner. She was the superhero. She came through. She came through. She was the hero in this situation. If we want to mention who was rescued, we have to use for. She came through for Mark. She rescued Mark. She rescued him. She came through for him. She came through for him. Let's make a how question. How? How did she? How did she come through? How did she come through for him? How did she come through for him? Now, if we want to mention what she did, then we have to use the preposition. We don't have to. We can use by, but we normally use the word with. With takeout, which is food delivery. That's another way of saying food delivery. It's a little different, but I think most people use it the same. With takeout. With takeout. She came through for him with takeout. So maybe she ordered from Uber Eats or something like that. She came through for him with takeout. She saved the day. She was the superhero. All right. You did an amazing job today, and you learned some fantastic English. Congratulations. I knew you could do it. Remember that practice makes perfect. So you should repeat this exercise several times. Not just so that you can remember how to use come through, but also to improve your listening and speaking skills. It's been really fun practicing English with you today, and I hope to see you again real soon. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to come through for me and press the like button. See you in the next video with more interesting words and phrases.